Hey, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Blake here. Welcome back to the channel. Got some NBA picks we're going to take a look at here today on PrizePicks. So, if y'all are new to PrizePicks, as always, use this promo code below to get signed up, and that'll match your first deposit instantly up to 100 bucks. So, first time users, hop on that. All right, so Friday was our last video. Gave out 3 picks. We hit 2 out of those 3. So, we're kind of getting our feet back under ourselves. You see that right here. We got Zion going under, got that one. We hit Gobert's rebounds, and we just missed LeBron's points and assists. So, like I said, not terrible. You might have made some money depending on how you played that, whether you paired them all up as a flex, you split them up, maybe you just kind of did your own thing. But either way, you had 2 or 3 of those hit for us. So, gaining a little bit of traction. Got 2 picks we're going to take a look at today. Really, really like this board. There's a lot more value than just the 2 picks I'm giving out here. I think there's a lot of positive cash flow coming out of this board. I think there's some really good games, really good matchups, pretty solid props. Taking a look at 2 here today. We'll be taking a look at an under and an over. So the first one, we will start with our under, and it's going to be Kelly Olynyk, and we are going to be looking at assists, and it's just going to be his straight assists, 6.5. Taking the under here. I don't like really for him. I think 7 is a bit steep in this matchup against Brooklyn tonight. You see his last 5 only clears it that one against Washington. We can talk about it though. Juice to go under -125. He is only averaging 4 assists per game this year. Now, I know he hasn't started the whole year, but you take that for what it's worth. We'll get into the starting stats here in just a minute. Brooklyn is giving up less than 4 assists a game, so they're pretty tough. I think it's like 3.7 against the center for assists. Has played Brooklyn once this year, and he only had 1 assist, but that was only in 18 minutes. That was before he was really starting, so you can kind of dismiss that. But at the same time, he's not going to play much more than 18 minutes. You might get 25, 27 out of him, so maybe 10 or so more minutes. But he only had 1 assist anyways. Now I know there's some starters out, but still, I'm just not buying into 7 assists right here against Brooklyn since he has been starting, or 25 plus minutes, because there's a couple times where he wasn't starting but still played 25, 26 minutes. So there's been 12 games this year that he was either a starter or got 25 or more minutes. So 12 games is our selection that we're taking from here. He only goes over in 4 of 12. He only gets 7 assists in 4 of those 12 games, and some of those are like 30-minute games. Only sees the over here 4 times out of 12. So, plus Brooklyn's healthy down low. They got DFS playing, Clax is playing. So I just think it's gonna be a tough matchup tonight for Olynyk. If anything, they're gonna need him to get the ball in the hole and maybe try and grab some boards. But I just don't really see the assists being there. Brooklyn's just tough against these centers for assists. So I will take. We can go ahead and just look and see what that rank is in these last 30 as well. So top 4. Brooklyn is top 4 in assists allowed to the centers, and you see another team right here that's top 4, Orlando. A couple of his games where he played he just played against Orlando twice, 26 minutes apiece, only 3 assists. Didn't even get halfway there. Um, Solid spot for me, I think. Solid spot. Taking the under. Don't like 7 assists from him. That'll be pick number 1. Pick number 2 that we're going to take a look at is going to be from the Knicks game. And it's going to be Hartenstein. Isaiah Hartenstein. So we're going to look at his rebounds and assists, 10.5. Taking the over. There is juice on DK to go -125 for the over here. If they'll give it to me. We look at Hardenstein going up against Detroit tonight. He does clear in his last 5. We don't care about that as much. We've got way more to look at than that. He has played Detroit 2 times this year. One of those times he did not start. Of course, they still had Mitch Robinson in. But when he did start, he cleared this with 12 RA in 27 minutes. And that was on 8 rebounds, 4 assists. When he does play 20 plus minutes, now that's a lot of games. So it's not like I'm, saying, oh, he's played 6 games. 20 plus minutes he's played. His last 34 games, he's played more than that, 20 plus minutes. So, but just when he sees 20 minutes, and he's a starter, so he should, his last 34 games, he clears 30 of 34 times, 10.5 RA, as long as he sees 20 minutes. Going up against Detroit is not so hot of a matchup. Detroit versus the center is bottom 6 in the league in rebounds, giving up 16 a game, and they're about average in assists, giving up 4 assists a game. So they're giving up 20 RA to the center on any given night. And here's that game log I'm talking about. So this is just 20 plus minutes RA for Hartenstein, and I just counted all these that fit on the screen. Literally every game that fits on my screen. So you see from this 12, 19, 13, from all that onward, 34 games, he goes under that 4 times, 8, 8, 5, and 6. And none of those were ever against Detroit. None of those unders. So again, everything is a really good spot. I mean, 30 out of 34 is a hell of a hit rate. So, and now against a not so hot Detroit team, only thing that would happen is that this game turns into a blowout and he gets pulled. But again, 20 minutes is still blowout game numbers, right? You still see 24, 25 minutes in a blowout game. I never really, a couple of times I guess he sees 30, 36. If we could get 36 out of him, that would be great. But 20 is our number we're looking for, in my opinion. If we can get over 20, we're green. So besides that, man, I'm going to get out of here and let y'all lock these in if you want them. That's going to be the 2 picks. We got Hartenstein. Oh, look, they just bumped Olynyk down to 6. It's all good. We got him locked in at 6.5 earlier. I'd still take the under a 6. Like I said, we won't dive into it. You can go watch the video again. They bumped him down to 6. You saw it here live. Besides that, man, I'm going to get out of here. Let y'all lock these in before they do anything to Hartenstein. Let's cash out later.